Thank you so much for taking the time out of the event today. Can you just tell the audience what you do for a living?
So I am a mortgage broker working with Nexa Lending, and it's amazing.
What lead gen plays are working right now in 2025? How are you getting leads?
Right now, honestly, it's really just putting yourself out there on social media for me, because there's a lot of noise and there's a lot of talk in multiple directions. And I think you have to differentiate yourself and connect with the people that are meant to connect with you. We can't replicate anybody else's charisma or attract their audience. We can only bring to us what naturally will gravitate to us. And then that's what you bank on and you close it.
Yeah. What's changed in your marketing since rates have skyrocketed?
Really just educating borrowers.
Yes.
Because I think the opportunity lies no matter what market you're in. History has shown that time and time again. In general, there's so much fear that is attached to that. And I think through the education, putting people at peace, you don't have to force them into anything. The timing and the education, I think, would make it to where they feel at peace to know what their future play is. Because this is just the one stepping stone to scale to that next play.
In your experience as a broker, where do the hidden opportunities lie in this market?
I think the hidden opportunities really are in making sure that if you have a client in front of you, that you don't take for granted the fact they have a circle of influence, a sphere of influence of people that may actually have similar or same need. And it's so important to ask them, who else do you know that I can help? And so many people overlook that, and they hyper focus on the one client that's in front of them, missing out the tangible benefit of reaching out far beyond that person. And if you're doing a good job, it should be natural, foolproof.
So there's literally hundreds of thousands of LOs in the United States. How do you differentiate in that first call, that first text, that first email, whatever that first touch is? How are you differentiating?
I don't assume that I'm the first person they spoke to, and I find that out first off, and I find out what's missing. I'm not going to waste my time being like a broken wheel, like just repeating everything they've already heard. I want to make it unique to them. There's obviously a reason they're still looking. There's obviously a reason they're still taking calls and they're still in the search. I try to find out what that is, and if I can connect those dots, I feel like usually, and I can ask them, have I basically earned your trust? Have I earned your business? Is there anything else that you feel that you would need to look for, or can we move forward? And you kind of have to just have that position, be a little bit forward. And I think it's that extra additional confidence that makes people sign on the dotted line.
Yeah. What's one system or process that you wish you installed earlier that saves you time on a daily basis as a broker?
Well, there's so many. That could be such a deep question, but honestly, just hiring a VA, somebody that could do the minutia, the nuance, the admin things that really kind of consumed my time, to make sure that having anything fall through the cracks. And that has really truly given me just this like little positive birdie on my shoulder, just knowing that that's covered, and then I can better focus all of my attention where it's due and needed, which is in my files and with my clients and ours.
Yeah. In your experience, what trend are mortgage brokers sleeping on right now? What are they not taking action on that they absolutely should be?
Surprisingly, email and newsletters are not dead. And I have heard that reiterated by many top coaches and many people who are very, very successful in the industry. And so I think as long as you're putting that new, fresh twist on it, making sure that you're optimizing that could be a great angle. A lot of people think is passe, and it's really not.
For a loan officer looking to generate their own leads, where do you think they should start?
I think being present and being belly to belly is first and foremost. I've heard that. And that's really how I started. I was in different networking groups and different community opportunities, women's groups, different peer groups. It's just really, it can span depending on your market and where you're at, but don't be hidden behind a computer or in an office. You really got to get out.
You'd mentioned you started loans back in 2021. What's one piece of advice you wish someone had given you when you first started in the industry?
Just take better care of your database. One of the things that I look back on is all of the people that, even though I did engage with them and do business, I really didn't know how to properly track that. And so all of that's long gone now. And I could be today doing repeat business had I locked that down. I think that's one of the first things that you need to learn is every interaction is worth documenting and nurturing. That's where the millions are.
Clean up that data and work that book.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Oh,
it was
so
a pleasure.
Thank you, Kyle.
Yeah, you as well.